friends, welcome to Learn with Fun Wiki. Today is the birthday anniversary of Dr. Bhimrao Ramji Ambedkar. 14 April in every year we celebrate their birthday in. Let's try to know Babasaheb's family's and personal life. His parents were Ramji Maloji Sakpal and Bhimabai Sakpal. He had married Ramabai Ambedkar and later Sabita Ambedkar. His child was Yashwant Ambedkar. He was born in a depressed classes. That time was recognized. That was Mahar family. He was born. For that he had to face a lot of social discrimination in that time. For that he have faced a number of social discrimination when he was going to school, when he was on the society, when he was in his professional life. He was from Dalit family, so he had limited access to education resources. He was not getting very much scope toward the education, but his father was working as a sipahi under the British government, so Ambedkar could take admission in the school and complete the formal education, but there also face a number of social discrimination and untouchabilities. There he was studying outside of the class. He was even not entering the class. There Ambedkar has written in his autobiography that no peon, no water. If the peon is absent that day, Ambedkar has to stay without water. And you can see there are a numbers 32 of degrees and doctorate that they have qualified in his life and achieved in his life. Attend Elphinstone School, first from his caste. You can see he was the first one of his society and community that he has passed 10th class. Then he completed his B.E. from Bombay University, later M.A. and Ph.D. from Columbia University. Columbia University, it is in America, and D.Sc in Economics from London and School of Economics. You can see barrister at law from Greece in London. Can you imagine a man who is socially discriminated in society? They have no resources of learning access, but he is attending Elphinstone High School, going to Columbia University for MA and Ph.D. BA from Mumbai University, barrister at law from Grey in London. What a man that was, really. He always inspired me very much. You can see 32 degrees, 4 degrees are doctorate, Ph.D, LLD, D.Lit. He was fluent in 16 languages, Indian and foreign language. What a man he was. Now still dead, no one can break and could break his record that he have achieved. 32 degrees in that time. Can you imagine? 19th century's time, can anyone assess or qualify such degree? What a man he was, really. Nowadays, I challenge to everyone, nobody can achieve such. That time, the king of Baroda gave the scholarship for higher study, studied at Columbia University and London School of Economics, and earned doctorate in economics and law there. Early career, he worked as an economics, lawyer and a professor. He was a lawyer, professor and economist. But in a professional setting, his colleagues who were working with him, they were not behaving well, because he was from Dalit families, depressed class. So they were behaving like a untouchable. There Ambedkar thought, I am educated, well qualified, I have so many degrees, I have powers of administrative, but still the social laws are varies on it. I am nothing on them. I am nothing in front of them. What kind of society is it? What kind of society is it? What kind of people these are? Really, very sad moment for it. He, from that day, decided, I am educated but suffering so many problems and discriminated from the society. There are a number of Dalit brothers and sisters of mine. Then he started or founded Mukanayak, a newspaper, and write their Dalit issues and war against caste discrimination and untouchability, fought for Dalit rights and social equality, and later first law minister of Independence India, architect of the Indian Constitution, led mass movement against caste oppression. You can see they have worked a number of movements against the caste system or second round table 1932. He advocates for the separate electoral for Dalit, but there the Mahatma Gandhi also there. He refused. Mahatma Gandhi was saying Hindu will divided in parts, so I will not agree it. And in fasting, Gandhiji was in fasting. A number of preachers and leaders, they try to understand, try to convince the Ambedkar to understand to the Gandhiji. Later the suppress of the society, peoples and communities sign, and it is known as Pune Pact. You can read it. In 1947, he was drafting committee's member and head of that member, and played key role in shaping Indian's constitution. Drafted the Constitution of India as the chairman of the drafting committee. Ensured provision of fundamental rights, equality and social justice. Introduced reservation for SC, STs and OBCs in education and jobs. And fundamental right, and the abolition of untouchability or social discrimination that he was faced from his childhood. For that he abolished the untouchability, Article 17. You know that very well. And there are 6 rights in our constitution that is non-fundamental right, and everyone should know it, and let's know you also again. Right to equality, right to freedom, right against exploitation, right to freedom of religion, right to culture and education, right to constitutional remedies. These are our fundamental right. Every one of the citizen must know it and apply in his life. And Mahar Satyagraha, you can see the Mahar Satyagraha led protest for Dalit access to public water in 1927. And he has also worked work for labor's rights and land reforms, and introduced reservation for SC, ST, education and jobs. We have already discussed. Next, and criticized Hindu scripture for justifying caste discrimination, and declared intent to leave Hinduism in 1935. criticize Hindu scripture for justifying caste discrimination, declare intent to leave Hinduism in 1935. In 1935, he was try to understand to the people, society. We are also like you. Why are you behaving like this? We are also among of you. We are also your brothers and sisters. You are human beings, we are human beings. That is our nationality. We are firstly Indians and last Indian. There is not any degrees of social degrees that you are greatest, we are greater, or they are greatest, and that they are smallest. There is not any social degrees. We are Indians, that is our identity. They have written a number of books, most read once in your life, that will be very helpful and understand to Babasaheb. Annihilation of caste, the problem of the rupees. Do you know the problem of the rupees and its origin? It is written by Babasaheb, or these books later established the RBI. Thoughts on linguistics states the Buddha and his dharma, who were Shudra, state and minorities, waiting for a visa. Waiting for visa, a very important book of his life. That is his autobiography. He has written most read once in your life, dear friends. And converted to Buddhism on 14 October 1956. Inspired mass conversions among Dalits. Inspired millions to convert to Buddhism, become a symbol of justice, social justice and equalities. Mahaparinirvan on 6 December 1956 in Delhi. Received a Buddhist ceremony cremation with 500,000 of attendance. A number of people were there, and finally our Babasaheb Mahaparinirvan on 6 December. His work were great and his contribution to our nation is great. We can't forget him in our life. Love you, Babasaheb. And in 1990, he received the award Bharat Ratna, and he also recognized the symbol of knowledge and father of Indian Constitution that we know everyone, and they are famous quotes. I measure the progress of a community by the degree of progress which women have achieved. Did you understand? I measure the progress of a community by the degree of progress which women have achieved. What is the degree of a woman? That is the unit that a society is progress. If a woman is not educated, if a woman is not freedom, if a woman is exploited, there is not the progress of the community, of a society. Are you understanding the point, the quotes of Babasaheb? They are saying, I measure of the progress of a community by the degree of progress which women have achieved. There are another quote is, life should be great rather than long. You are living hundreds of years, thousands of years, that does not matter. Life should be 10 years, 20 years, 15 years. That is very much for you. In that short period, you have to do such work that will remain forever. Political democracy cannot last unless there lies at the base of social democracy. Next, be educated, be organized, and be agitated. This is a Mahamantra of Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar. He saying, be educated, educate fast, educate your child, educate your children, educate your society, then you can be organized. If you are not educated, no one can listen to you. If think just Babasaheb, if were not educated, if they were not educated, who will listen to him? Understanding? Be educated. First, you have to educate it. Complete the education, degrees, qualified. Then you can educate, organize, and you also understand. Then be agitated. Agitated means you have to bring your own right. You have to fight. This is our right. We will do it. You can't interfere in this. This is the power. The Babasaheb is giving that message to us. Be educated, be organized, and be agitated. You can see major statues of Dr.B.R. Ambedkar, Statue of Equality, Lucknow, UP, Mumbai's 450 feet statue. It is also established. It is the world tallest Ambedkar statue, and it is in Mumbai. It is tallest. Next, Parliament House, New Delhi. Iconic bronze statue near Parliament. Chaityabhumi, Mumbai, Maharashtra. Statue at his final resting place and Parinirvan place. Statue of Knowledge, Hyderabad, Telangana. 125 feet statue near Hussain Sagar Lake. Dikshabhumi, Nagpur, Maharashtra. Statue at the site where embraced Buddhism. International statues also in London, Washington DC, Sydney, Australia, Canada. There are also a number of roads, buildings, and public properties and colleges also in his name. Universities also in his name. You can search it in the Googles. Most you will know. In conclusion, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar contribution shape India's future. His legacy live on thought, his reform and ideologies. Babasaheb, you were, so I was. If you were, so we were. That is, we can't forget you in our life. Love you, Babasaheb. Very much love you to you. And his contribution remain great forever for all citizens of India and who love to Babasaheb, of all part of the countries, all part of the world who love to Babasaheb.